Good evening, this is Akashvani Kohima. I am on alert Tini. First, the headlines. BJP-led government completes 9 years at centre. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expresses gratitude. Advisor for Transport and Technical Education Temjenmenba inaugurates interstate truck terminus at Kohima. Naga Students Federation suspends its ongoing agitation against vandalization of its office, and RBI says India's growth momentum likely to be sustained in current fiscal. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said today, as the government complete 9 years in service to the nation, he is filled with humility and gratitude. It was on this day in 2019 the Prime Minister took the oath of office in secrecy for the second term. In a tweet, Modi said that every decision made and every action taken has been guided by the desire to improve the lives of the people. He said that he will keep working even harder to build a developed India. The Prime Minister has shared a website link on his Twitter account to showcase India's development journey in the past 9 years. Modi invited people to visit the website and witness how people have benefited from various government schemes. With the aim to provide adequate parking for intrastate and interstate transport of essential and commercial goods truck at Kohima, the Nagaland Transport Department has constructed the Interstate Truck Terminus ISTT at Kohima near National Highway 29. Advisor for Transport and Technical Education Temjenmenba officially inaugurated the Interstate Truck Terminus by unveiling a plaque today. Speaking at the inauguration program, Temjenmenba said, despite the delay, a lot of hard work has gone into the construction of the terminus building. The advisor said the terminus is a much-needed facility, especially for a traffic congestion town like Kohima. Temjenmenba maintained that when a government creates an asset, it should benefit the maximum number of people, and all as stakeholders are responsible to keep this asset functioning for the benefit of the people and for the government. The advisor also called upon the Model Village Council members to be a good host so that commercial trucks transshipping goods will experience a comfortable stay without any hindrances from any quarters. He also asked the Transport Department to use this asset intelligently to generate revenue for the state. General Manager NST Shikaho P. Yaptho said the project was funded by NEC Shillong, Ministry of Donor, at the sanctioned cost of about 12 crore rupees with funding pattern of 90-10. Yaptho said the terminus, having an area of 4 acres of land, will have parking facilities for 60 trucks and having all required facilities. Naga Students Federation (NSF) has decided to suspend its ongoing agitation until further notice. The sit-in protest was staged against the state government for failing to arrest the culprits involved in the vandalization of its office in the Naga Club building Kohima on May 27th. The decision was taken on the advice of the NSF senior during an emergency seniors consultative meeting of the NSF held today. The federation, however, said it will continue to press for justice to be delivered at the earliest. The NSF also resolved to restart the normal functioning of its office by setting up a makeshift pandal from tomorrow. The Reserve Bank of India (RBI) has said that India's growth momentum is likely to be sustained in 2023-24 in an atmosphere of easing inflationary pressures. According to the RBI's annual report released today, the country's sustained growth momentum is going to be on the back of sound macroeconomic policies, softer commodity prices, a robust financial sector, a healthy corporate sector, and a continued fiscal policy thrust on quality of government expenditure. The RBI report, however, added that there could be a downside risk to the growth due to the slowing global growth, protracted geopolitical tensions, and new stress events in the global financial system. You're listening to Akashvani Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and our YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. District Tobacco Control Cell Tuensang held a district-level coordination committee meeting at DC Conference Hall today. Superintendent of Police Tuensang Kanchan Kumar Kanpal said schools, NGOs, and all stakeholders should play an important role in fighting against tobacco with collective responsibility and proper strategy. He said that the police department is always at the forefront in fighting against all social evil. ADC Tuensang Tungchambe Mo Tungoy encouraged all to join hands together to fight against the tobacco menace and expressed the need to spread awareness in schools, colleges, and churches about the harms of tobacco. The members discussed on strengthening COTPA Act 2003, Section 6 A and B, and tobacco-free schools to tobacco-free homes. During the meeting, certificates for tobacco-free schools were given to Baptist Tangyam Higher Secondary School, Baptist High School Longkim, A&M School of Nursing, GPS DC Hill, GMS Post Office, and Bethesda School. The Indian Space Research Organization ISRO Chairman S. Somanath has said that Chandrayaan-3 will be launched in July this year. He was speaking after the successful launch of the second-generation navigation satellite NSV-01 from Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota yesterday. He said the target is to launch Chandrayaan-3 in July in the time slot based on orbital parameters, and the ISRO is working towards that end. Chandrayaan-3 is a follow-on mission to Chandrayaan-2 to demonstrate end-to-end capability in safe landing and roving on the moon. It consists of an indigenous lander module, a propulsion module, and a rover. The lander and the rover will have scientific payloads to carry out experiments on the lunar surface. The Directorate General of Civil Aviation, DGCA, has simplified the process for the grant of heliport license. Now, the applications for NOC or clearance to 5 external organizations can be routed through a single tap in the applicant's eGCA profile. DGCA grants heliport license or operational authorization to the heliports at the surface level as well as at elevated or rooftop of the buildings in compliance with aircraft rules and the relevant civil aviation requirements. Applicants desirous of obtaining a license or authorization are required to submit an online application to DGCA through the eGCA portal. Earlier, before submitting the online applications, applicants were required to apply to Home Ministry, Defence Ministry, Environment and Forest Ministry, Airport Authority of India and local administration through online or physical mode to obtain NOC or clearance. Navodaya Vidyalaya Samiti NVS has issued notification for admission to the 11th class through a lateral entry selection test against vacant seats in Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalayas for the session 2023-24. The aspiring candidate may apply through the official website www.navodaya.gov.in. The last date for filling up of online application is tomorrow. The selection test will be conducted on the 22nd of July this year. A dedicated help desk for assisting the candidates in filling up the online application forms has been set up in all JNVs and NVS headquarters. The candidates can also call on telephone number 0120-2975-754 for further inquiry. The headlines once again. BJP-led government completes 9 years at centre. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expresses gratitude. Advisor for Transport and Technical Education, Temjenmenba, inaugurates interstate truck terminus at Kohima. Naga Students Federation suspends its ongoing agitation against vandalization of its office, and RBI says India's growth momentum likely to be sustained in current fiscal. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Have a pleasant night.